Hi, this is Dan, and I'm here with more Let's Play of Monster Train. So we're working on still a Stygian slash Umbra run. It looks like we do have a totem here to begin with, so that's pretty good. Let's see what we've got here. Both of these are really solid. I'm thinking with the Frostbite, that we can dish out to everyone, that this isn't as necessary as it might otherwise would be. Because the great thing about this is it just takes out support units. So let's go with this. And hopefully we get... Okay, so we didn't get the discounted spell one. Let's get this, I guess. Maybe I should have doubled down on Frostbite. Alright, we're not going to give them spikes, because that would destroy our sweeper, which is not what we want to do. Alright, so Tethys Titan's Bane. You go there. I would like to give you a morsel, but I think this just kills the damage dealer, so we're sort of... Makes sense to do that. Okay, so... Get you. And then we get some morsels. It frosts them up real nice. So this guy will tank 2 hits, right? Because this guy doesn't do enough to kill an Tumbra morsel. So I'll tank both of those. Then we get a damage shield. That's really good. And we might as well make it a raging morsel. Alright, that's a nice start. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm not sure I could have done anything, even if I hadn't forgotten. Alright, morsel. Might as well toss this at him. So he's dead now. Put a train steward up here. Anyway. Huh. Well, on one hand, this does a lot of damage. On the other hand, if we cast 2 spells, that'll incant some Frostbite. So what's going to be better? Alright, we will get basically 4 Frostbite, be 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Alright, of damage, which isn't a huge amount. And then we would also be able to put a train steward here, which would let Tethys get another shot or 2 in. So that would be another 10. I still think 60 is better. So let's do that, even though it's not as fancy a move. Alright, well, another 60 damage. Oh yeah, with spell weakness, that worked out nicely. Okay. Collect that. Alright, Ice Tornado. Well, we have some of these. I mean, this kind of works with our Frostbite synergy. This is also good. I think for now, let's get this guy. I would like this. I mean, all of these actually have a place in the deck. I think I'm going to go with the Antumbra Morsel, or Antumbra Assault, so we have a way to get some higher quality morsels into the equation. So I mean, I think I would prefer a Stygian unit. But this lets us get unit upgrades. We don't have a ton of money. Do we have spells we would upgrade? Probably just this. So I think that tells us to go over here. Alright, Morsel. These are both potentially good. I'm going to go with the Morsel Master. Alright. Well, Morsel Master could be multi-strike. It's kinda... I don't know, not a super amazing move. So I think let's just give him this. Yeah, I'm a little bit tempted to maybe give this to the, yeah, let's do that. Protect him from sweepers and stuff. I'd rather give him HP, but that's not an option here. Alright, enemies appear on each floor. I think we can do that. Maybe. I mean, we have a sweeper, and we have a way to apply Frostbite to multiple units, so we can potentially deal with this. The big problem is how to absorb all the damage on the first turn. And I guess that's our answer, is we do it poorly. Well... Alright, so I guess put these guys in front. And then these. Alright, well, Antumbra Assault this guy is good. Alright, this will give us more Ember. So, go like this. And like that. Then we can hit this guy with the Crypt Builder. And then... that's fine. let's put this guy down here. I don't know. Alright, well, we finally got our glacial seal. Huh. Well, we're gonna die. Unless we put a train steward here, which kind of blows. Why is he dying? Oh, because this guy got more powerful and we incanted. Okay. Well, that's not as bad then, because now there's still room for morsels next turn. I mean, it sucks that guy's so close to being dead, but not dead. It's like it makes you feel like there was probably something we could have done that would have made the difference. Okay, well, this is fantastic. I nearly missed with my questionable mouse pointing skills there. So what does this guy do? This guy does 8 each. So if we added 6, it's potentially good. So let's see if we can get that. Oh, lifesteal is better. Okay. So get more lifesteal. Put a little bit of damage on the boss here. Okay, so this is useful. Ah, and now we're winning. Okay. I might as well rage up the Morsel Master. Oh, and even more lifesteal. Alright, and that even keeps our champion alive. Alright, well, it took some doing, but we got there. Alright, Titan's Tooth obviously is good. Do we have other offering cards? We've got these Crypt Builder offerings. So I think I'm inclined to get this because this also is a good way to get incants. Do we have Space Prism or Primal Dust? We don't have either of those, and they are potentially worthwhile. But I think I want more space. Because I would like, you know, if we have the option to get more totems, I would like to, we could duplicate them. Or we could go over here and get an artifact. And heal the pyre. Man, these choices, they're both so good. So I think what I'm going to do is go over here, get another unit, Siren of the Sea. So this is maybe an interesting idea, right? We could split the Encant floor and Tethys and the Morsel floor. They could be two different floors. I think that makes sense. So let's get a Siren of the Sea. Now the problem is we'd want them to both end up on the bottom floor. But I think what I'm going to do here is we'll duplicate our totem. Okay, yeah, I'll give you a spell. This can turn out to be good. I mean, the Shade Splitters are the ones we want to get rid of. But, like, when he gives it back later, we're probably going to want to keep it. Actually, I mean, we use the Shade Splitters a lot for incanting, don't we? So let's give him a Frozen Lance. I mean, I suppose we could have given him a better spell, but then that means we don't have a good spell for a while, and I kind of don't think we're in a solid enough place to give away advantages. Okay, double barrel. It's a rough one. So much damage coming in, but it is what it is. So. Okay. I mean, he's gonna die if we set him up down here, right? Even if we have the Train Steward tank a hit, that'll get 2 of them. There's still 10 coming in. I don't see how that can be done. Same thing with the bomb here. Okay, so Tethys, you're gonna be our top floor man. Alright. Well, here I think the Siren of the Sea and the Glacial Seal can set up here on the middle floor. Alright, so she's not quite dead. So I mean, I'm tempted to use one of these to tank some hits. Yeah, it's gonna tank too. Alright. So I think that's worth it, even though we would have gotten the duplication upstairs. So, yeah. Hopefully we're gonna pull ahead here soon. Alright, well, unfortunately, we're taking a lot of damage here. 12. But I think... we're losing Tethys up there. That's bad. The only way we could do that is if the Morsel tanks the hit. Yeah. And then down here, if we do 3 incants, she'll... that's still not enough. We would need to take those. So we're going to lose somebody. Tethys or the Siren? Honestly, I think the Siren is more valuable here, as much as it pains me to say that. Alright, let's think here. So we know we want to do this. No, wait a minute. We can use the Frozen Lance to kill the bomb. And then, does that solve any problems down here? Still leaves us with the Siren dead. So that's the question: is who do we want to save and who do we want to lose? Yeah, again, I think we want to save the Siren. So let's do it this way. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Somehow I did the math wrong. I think we could... No. Alright, it's still important for this guy to be tanking the hit from them. Otherwise, he'd be already dead. I don't know. Yeah, my thinking here is the incanting totem is sort of our key element here, which is why I've been trying to save the Siren. Yeah, I don't really see how we can do it. Yeah, this sucks. Too much damage coming in. Oh, great. Yeah. And now they skip our powerful floor. Well, it's not that powerful, actually. Yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good. Alright, well, I get... let's get some morsels going, I guess. Alright, all these morsels suck. That saves us a damage shield. So we'll have a lot of energy, I don't think. Or, Ember. I don't think it does us any good. So I think we're better off... Oh, hold on. With all the Ember, we actually can do some useful stuff here. I should have tossed this first. Alright, well, having 25 Frostbite on Daedalus is pretty good. Now we don't need 2 of these because they won't fit. Trying to do that on him. Alright. Well, I don't know if this is going to be good enough. Alright, well, we're still alive. Barely. I mean, this is kind of interesting. Alright, well, another incant unit is potentially good. Alright, so I'm thinking, I mean, I want sort of all of them, but I think capacity. And let's try to see if we can get everything on the one floor. And we'll have to see what kind of champion upgrade we can get here. So I think another unit could be good. And money would be good, but I think we need the pyre healing. Get rid of some of these train stewards. Okay, we can get holdover on something. I think this is the biggest bang for the buck there. And make something cheaper. Maybe I should have gotten this holdover, actually. Yeah. So we could get a reroll. I think we're going to be better off saving the money. Okay, so we will take the cheaper spells, so that'll increase the rate at which we can incant. I think we won't take the trial here, because we're barely scraping by as it is, so. Okay. Tethys, you go in the back. Put the shark in front. Yes. Hit him with that. And that. That's pretty good. Okay. So I think, yeah, more Soul Maker. Still good. Before we do that, let's oh, wait a minute, actually. I should have gotten rid of this. So I think we're better off increasing your attack. And maybe I should have attacked up here. Yeah, it's, I don't know, I get so wrapped up in like trying to keep the disaster from happening here that I forgot about the potential for money up on the top floor. Alright, so make a little space. Get the siren here. Offering token. We're gonna get rid of one of it's a tough choice, but we're gonna get rid of one of these shade splitters. Okay, lifesteal is gonna be useful because he is a little bit down on HP. That we don't have room for two totems. In fact, we don't even really have room for one totem. Well, it'd be nice if we could hurt this guy, but he gets incant, so there's nothing we can do that's going to do as much damage as that. Whoops. I was not trying to play that on that floor. I didn't notice we were on the wrong floor until partway through. So I guess we don't want the glacial seal down there, because there's no room, then there would be no room for morsels. Yeah, so I think we have to go back to the idea of an incant floor and then a Tethys morsel floor. Well, or... maybe we could do both. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place. Alright. So we're doing a lot of damage. We should probably get some spell weakness on the boss here. Yeah, so the problem I have is that it kind of makes sense for both of them to be on the bottom floor, right? It makes sense to get Frostbite on the bottom floor because then it gives 3 floors for it to process. Makes sense to get Spell Weakness on the bottom floor because then you give 2 floors where you can potentially cast spells. Okay, well, that didn't do any good. I guess we want to train Steward here. Rather than trying to feed morsels to the totem. Alright, well, this is a nice spell. Alright, I am not feeling great about where we are here. This is, I mean, these are all a little bit interesting, but I don't think they really work for what we've got going on. I think we'd rather have a tighter deck. What do we have in Tumbra Assault? I'm gonna take this, although I don't love it. Yeah, so I think there's just not enough space to do the double up thing. With the Morsel Master, the Morsel Xanthethus, it's just there's not enough space. Oh, we're getting our spell back. So what does it do? Oh, great. Add a copy to your discard pile. You hold on to it. Alright. I mean, I suppose that's not terrible, right? I mean, there's more, then there would be more spells in the deck to incant with later. I think we need more card draw to really make use of that. Alright, so we need Pyre healing. We can remove some stuff over here. We do need some unit upgrades. Yeah, I think that's my priority. Let's get the Siren and the Shark guy upgraded a little bit. Alright, well. Give that guy, make him a little bit tankier. Quick. I mean, it's okay, but I don't know. I don't buy it. I guess that's good for the Morsel Master. Alright, I'm gonna reroll. Endless is interesting. We could make this guy endless. Yeah, I mean, I think an endless tank is actually has a lot going for it. It's kind of the emergency backup plan. And then so that's good. And then I think I want to preserve the Siren's upgrade slots in case we can get a multi-attack. Because she does scale up in power. Alright, well, we need something, so I'm going to give you some money. I'll give you more money. I'll give you more money. Alright, enter with lifesteal. It's not bad. It'll help us get set up on those early turns. Alright, we'll be able to eat a few more hits without it being a crisis. Alright, these guys give me trouble at the best of times, especially on a morsel-based run, so we're not going to enable this. Alright. So we've got sort of two things going on here. We've got our spell weakness and our enchanters. So I think what makes the most sense is get the enchanters set up on the bottom floor, and hopefully the sound effect freak out will not continue. Do that for the incant, and then help that out there. Alright, So this... Get the money. Maybe I should have looked at what else was going on before I did that, made that decision, but nobody's dying, so we're okay. Alright. You go here. And then... I think... Might as well tank the hits and preserve the damage shields. Okay, play this here. I think this is useful there, and then yeah, might as well, again, preserve the damage shields. Alright, rather than get extra ember that we're not going to be able to use. Yeah, and again, it kind of sucks. Our like we're not able to do anything about these red guys that just get past us up to the pyre. All right. Totem there is valuable. That incants. Yeah. I guess this will do a little bit more damage. Or I thought it would. Yeah, I mean we don't have the pyre health to let them keep getting past us, but like there's nothing we can do. I think not enough card draw in this deck. We have too many junk cards. All right, well if the next one gets up there, we're dead, I think. All right, well. This, I think, will kill him. Oh, I'm so dumb. We had offering token. Alright. Oh, well, there's no space for you, Glacial Seal. Alright, but this is good. So that does give us space for another Glacial Seal. Okay, well, let's start out with this, and we'll see if we get... No, we didn't get anything we cared about. So play this. And I think our pyre is dead anyway. Actually, let's go check that. Yeah, this guy. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if it would have made the difference, but I think a big mistake I made there was trying to go capacity on that first choice instead of card draw, because we're just we weren't getting the cards fast enough to make the engine run. Like, even if we had done the card draw, I don't think it would have worked. I don't think we had high enough quality stuff going on here. But yeah, what we had just wasn't working there. It didn't get going like fast enough, and those red guys, they're always the death of me. So yeah, we weren't strong enough to stop it here. So oh well. I hope you enjoyed watching, and hope you come back next time. Bye.